Ya mami nye adwuma na ehia adwuma we hia. Adwuma we hia pa. Ah! Ne mama live anka me yare. Nra mama. Ene mama ka yare ebebo me. Fize kuro na nya dane abutu. Me so say nche kura na mani mofu. Kuro na nya dane. Me bebo boni ma bi si tew. Me nche. Ti video no be sha no wa share ne ntem. Bolding no wen. So ne dem na fabre so ansa wo de aba. Mami mboni tew niema nye kura. COVID-19 also made the 500 billion plus.
Yes.
Hey, they
no need. Listening to the true aesthetics.
niema nye mami mpiengum sisi ya. Rebecca nso na abrantie bi a okohwe ne abrantie bi a okohwe ne ba hospital asonmu no. You people, I'll sack you from this place. Abrantie bi ache no wo ye friend sen kolebu no say First Atlantic for akosi omo waiting center ama kolebu for awodi America akose wa ye adwuma ukọ bia no yikebu na etua we no dem on ma me fast. You see, and baby we are sikika kono unse Ghana ho donti nipa no ne ba eda ho betimensa ne ba da ho long time pa ne ba da ho at the hospital, but the person couldn't contain the lies on the street of this country. Some penny say wakusi waiting center makolebu. Meanwhile, you say we need more way. You don't know anything about the whole project. Okope 3 points, but made in common confusion about Bawumiah raging honum. Regional Minister na koto bomb. Or same kwala mo twere exams no. 97% of failure exams no. And then you pressure bar no so no wo say wan kan sa na media no eka simbi. Enkrofo say leader forcing aka say tia NDC for me na sem na o kan no me mfa ne say wadi atem. The lady is just pushing out there in the frustration or see gradually NDC a useless opposition. That is in summary near girl ne person canon. Or see a than useless opposition because pressure MPP for the mind in opposition no. It seems to say yada. Awaba no kro kan hu bi na wa charge me na me so ma sorry nam hey. Na asem bi nso wo wa ese se metwe wa adwene ba so. And some who we dear some kaya nany 3 days and I can offer attack call parliament some kai pa and I can offer attack call parliament and what can chere or say free SHS no 2020 or see near spending 3.2 billion Ghana cedi. Abusia for na no mote I was say I spend this is here I spend 7.62 billion. Adia yedi for almost 3 years I spend 3.2 billion. 1 year no you spending 4 billion. Hello, you're spending 4.4 billion. One no picture na me picture no. And some more share video no. So be kayo so ha. Osi free SHS no. Yen kobo obosia $1 in free baby. Em family we free SHS. These are facts. Sanse me wunya ne Ghana news mo da. I'm telling you. Newscaster pia ni wa odo pa check enyumre me sheda mo kan news almost 40 minutes plus and sana me pick sa matter we but me no be ko document mi akwa hwe nkratem na ma kyerɛw Nyewe mbi wono ma wotie asa agro no omudi o ba document ne beba net sa mikura parliamentary hazard eni parliamentary hazard ebi ni copy ni hu ni ye papa mi wi am de be kwa akoto page wo ma meketwa last year almost ye use 3.2 billion ene de ama free senior high school no some information man drop on kameyare 3.2 billion no ene almost ye de fund free SHS ye sha se nyina and nany 3 days can oforiata cause sana no but sa shower bath na mampani kwa ye ne de odwane enye yie okuja to abla kwa question no wasan de atum ama speaker nso age atum say minister of finance ni say wonim price a mampani di dware wo wie mu na ene national security minister no meyi ano big ups Mr. Speaker. Kudos, Mr. Speaker. I got a question we know Odwane enye yie. Are there 3.2 billion within a space of 1 year? Adane 7.62 billion. Just say, ask myself, say, sika na omo bobo din sa, but they've made us to believe, say, bosia na omo jeno, omo de funding free Ghana heya, omo amfa sika free bosia biem, ene de finance ye fene say, unze ken ofere ata adwene ye ne say Ghana for nkan. O de ma me say sa no na adwene ye ne say Ghanaians don't really read. They don't read. So, let me push whatever. Nah, at the end of the day, nobody is going to go through the budget document to find out someone making either say it true or false. That is what they have at the back of their mind. So Ghana for monkai, what they mean can be any. You can't, and you had your mebako himpo. And I say the Bosnia finance free SHS no and I am fa enye den but 2020 budget no media na tutu mo fa ncheme ba mi wi am de beto me fancy I'll post it mi wi a me post it ochina wo pe bia kan awanya bia ye den akan sa oko 2020 budget no mu a fi wani mienu wi ya monkai kakra monye mo nkase Ghana for parking kai fi wani kakra ne ko 2020 budget ni uko 2020 budget ni a obehunu no kra ewom budget no wo fa budget na ebi akọ online a obetimi enya check H lane no table no ABCD no alphabet no check H column appendix B of 2020 budget no tie omo be kan kire o say provisional plan for the utilization of the 2020 euro bond omo kwaji euro bond or PPP in totally omo ji about minhu say omo sika no kra mintimi nya den ebodi sika kase pa na omo kwaji na sika na omo kwaji no nyomodi kwini number 1 say a budget support and a restructuring of our energy sector and a liability management and no hu sika and omo kwa akwaje fine in this area infrastructure for poverty eradication program so omo je 972 million Ghana cedi honi hia me say planting for foods and job ni say agui so omo je 400 almost say Pualugu multi-purpose dam almost 400 almost say one factory almost 150 almost say railways development almost 117 million almost say Zongo development fund almost 100 million afei ubonsa me the green way be me so these are information so ma me keto nyame hira nwumre no data nyame hira hwe tobo na hwe ni din wo bon se me di green paint bi aye ho de na ya hwe no free dien free dien on baby am di ink green aye no si free SHS 2.2928 billion and omode ko free SHS minister ni nim se ye nkwasiafo sebe ni egu kuruma no entina say ye double financing ana Pauline, these are informations direct from Parliament Select Committee on Education. Dr. Clement Apak, baby, will be Abusa South, right? MP, Nyaminshira for this very, very informative way. Mensa re Nyaminshira Munina. You see, wakwa kwaji ye dinimu bosia sika pipiri die we Euro bond no. And what deceive the entire country. Also master serpent of criminals. What deceive ye nyina ma ya GD say? There is no single person abosin amakwaje no. Enti say no nka mom yenye narration we ye nin komoni say. Say aban ne say wa mfa bosin na finance free SHS. Onye sika no organ na ya. Okay, ya gi atum. Mod British gunu ya gi atum meboa. Say odi Ghana ye revenue ni oil sika no. Nipa o wa kan che so odi oil sika no finance free SHS. Say nipa na sa onkwaje bosia so odi be finance free SHS. Mimi say me memory no sharp. Minim say anya hwe kurampo na bande odi get funding kwa akwaje bosia a loan of $1.5 billion. Get funding kwa free SHS inti. Also what they be end infrastructure. Mesremo say double track na Edu University. Na munim the certain aspect. Say Nkrofo tifie and omo tire university exams. Nkrofo boyfriends and omo girlfriends tifie and omo tire university exams. E de mo girls. Baby aga na ekeka kon. Because teacher for no omo ni proper access a omo dey monitor nkola ne say akra na wo ye university friends and course a what pia accommodation fee ni bibia so ye say on train fee no nsua de on train fee no on twere exams no e online computer ne say ono na ti akiri so on nye ono na ti akiri we move baby edru no baby yedru no enunti no ya kan kire one breath say usika no ye de oyi usika na finance u free education say de akoshe budget nso o mo share that de no nso sha ase and mostly no wo bie book no wo ye interested osoro tie nyam nsama mi kan wo ye interested osoro enti niam bi ti say Zongo Development Fund any sa railway ni ade nkrofo those sectors no nkrofo adwini nkoso enti one fine share directly funding of education mu we or the kwashe Zongo Development Fund and or the kwashe ase yeah we free SHS nye na wono e ba jo ne wono nye free SHS enye free SHS na ohu no wono sika se na sha no mediska no so be kire ame first scan kire scan kra se na me no be okay ise me de kwa akire mami zoom sika na aspect no good ma zoom sika no e ho na di green aka na e 2.2928 billion eni yeah sika na sha no meboa abusia ahade me twen komo a me din sembi say ba na me kana kokodro ma me ntwen san because source no e parliament enti say no 4 billion no what the same program all the 3.2 billion are financed for 3 years 1 year what signed the 4.4 billion I finance the same project So store and now the ma obi. And as a wo and now the 3.2 billion. Emma obi no the koto cement 3 bags ebreo. And no sign can't you say wa cost us to the mua akoto 1 bag 4.4 billion. So any pan obema na kufi. Mommy said, Charles, save my sister's number, Beatrice though. Unless o the mommy. Maybe I told you na enye clear no mommy mfa na me nsan mfa nkyerem. Sikani ye 2.2 billion. Me we are mesan 2.292 billion. Me we are mesan the akoto masen page yo. Youth na ni abre. And the leader forcing sign with all that we are doing, was cassette as NDC for a useless opposition. We are sleeping. We don't do what we are supposed to do. Me yama from you. Bebre so your lawyer Samijam Finum and impending fonti to more yama from dear. But ababa no. A some more kind me fanatim didi. It's a wake up call for the party called the NDC. Was he sorry? Na ya no phone dodo. Papa kokora oko 70 years. No can change the party for say all die be die. Wa unkonta no mbuni mienu no. One breath omso oil sika. Into oil sika no kwa yesi about 600 million yaira 1 billion oil sika ni yentimi mbu nkonta. Ne eti odi obi abunfu e wukruma. Another breath no ma be kan kira say oil sika na munhunu ne ede ye no. Ye the oil sika no finance free SHS. Afe omu kodru parliament a omu si musika no we kura manche da nkan nti se wo wanko table no so unse ye was so many appendix and a budget statement no nti appendix B we no komu a wan we ya obere first 1 2 3 4 5 ABC dia kosi somewhere F G H I J ekosi J and when we are ABC the new year you leave it there. You leave it there. You don't even concentrate on what is Zongo development. What how much we are using to funding Zongo development fund. Now baby a criminality no. No mo de sa school free SHS kano. No mo de akoshe office of the president. Omo van education minister lumpong enwe so. No mo de akoshe baby a family any friends no edidi no. Aba mo di sika yede sika mo de yede obedia eno wadi sen dakoro no wagya ho na akọ edufuru pe eni yefunu tabraba yefunu kese eni pesemi nkuminya abai entiminua enenso di asem kese a apa north east Bawumiah region onom no Minister Nomso friend Zakaria Yidana, North East Regional Minister. Onu amu kwa kan asema nyumire omma ne pressure obiane. Osi 97% of nkwala omo twere exam so no honum na nkwala ni nyina faili. Oboa yenso yeboa. Ena nyumire wodi amnika se media no Okay. Media no. Osi media na yeden. Media no, I don't know, ni opesa ochire. Osi media no media na misrepresenting no. Na wankase enkola 97% in the failure. Abusua. Obe kasa. Se obe kasa. So be kasa me say yeden kasa. Wuti kroma ne yede 78 Ghana cedi. Akoto maseta ne bondu 30 Ghana cedi per unit. Maseta ndu 30 cedis yede yakoto ne 78 Ghana cedi abrem. Obe kasa fa ho jim. Obi antan obi kroma no. Hey, ain't teacher say, and yet honorable Clementa Park, any ko peja asim we buy say, ah, what barber can't if ya say, free SHS no, man for loan. Na bay Mr. Monwe bibi ye wa ha wo. Mama nyina nhwe bibi ye wa ha wo. Government we na kan kire say free SHS nti ene wontimi nye bibi a wo kurum ha. Aban na kan kire minu mienu nyina wo Ghana ha say free SHS na ewi Ghana fo sika nyina. Enne ono amu aba be expose ne ho say or the less than 8 billion of over 100 and Bosiano wabo say Bosiano wabo say wabo about 100 and something billion Ghana city debt now wa accumulate no. Abusiano for also the 7 billion pen high free SHS. Last year no also the 3 billion. Within 1 year was a 4.4 billion abeka what the young granted. Enti se yemfa de say 8 billion and a free flagship program by na se wa ye na isi kana fahin because as a so separate Bosiano edi free ye fenese as a so separate Bosiano edi free ye internal revenue ye generate any oil sika na ye nya no oil sika no omo di bi finance nti omo ankwaje Bosia say omo fa kuntra senso akwaje Bosia 2.28 billion for the same project. Ediam bone pa ni aya aban wi. Mami nkod North East. Emra. Na mini minua enkotwetwe nkomo. Ni embisa ne say. Se nkola 5,000 kwatwere nsohwe. Na say minister be kan kire wo say emu 4,000 plus afili. Obi am for so no no adan no ho be kan say asem no kan no media no na anti ni ya on for the actual figure so e pass ye mra bisi sabri honorable minister intimi mfamai intino many communication officer one of East may call Bawumiah Krum. Officer, are you ready to go?
I'm ready to go, bro.
All right, okay. I am TVG.
Bro, my you.
No, we are going. You can do English.
Okay, sir.
But
okay,
we no timi de ba ko famwa. Mesro mi
Niki me kakra.
Minu ya ni twi nye. Okasa all the way from Bawumiah Krum. Ntino menene be didi nkomo kakra. Minu ya Zach, good evening.
Good evening.
Na wapom
my boss ask you for bunu.
Wapom te saying.
Boko.
Na Zach, hospital na Bawumiah say we see within 1 year no wawie.
On you year. On to me year jumane even 30%. On to me year jumane 30%.
Jumana no so mbe wie 2020 no.
O say obe na Bawumiah oba wala ne oko krom na frɛ logre na okatu sort na for ultra modern hospital na okachire say obaye jumanu December 2020 oko gambaga okachire gambaga for say katu sort for regional hospital Ogambaga oko na lero kacha na lero for say na lero ye North East regional capital. So we cut sword for regional hospital. So if you see a regional hospital sword on cutting here. But oba no cut sword for ultra modern hospital 100 bed ultra modern hospital. Since now catch say December 2020 oba complete sa hospital no.
As
we speak, 30% of the hospital is not even done.
30%.
30%.
Ono ani krum honum no.
Wala. But for the regional hospital, on year juma, even sword on cutting year.
Ni omo kan budget in momon fa so kra mbo fom.
So catch the people of North East say obe katu sword for district hospital for Yagaba Kobore. Obama Yiyo na Swan District Hospital, Obama Bunkuru District Hospital, Obama Chirapole District Hospital, Obama na Gambaga District Hospital. Fifia district hospitals on katu sword in here.
Hey, or the Boshana Drum Honum.
Regional hospital on katu sword. Only the ultramodern hospital at Wale that he cut short in 2019 and promised that job obey South Hospital in December 2020. Sisia Jumani on year 30%.
Addo Bawumiah. Hey! On one region for so the Muslim.
So Sisia Northeast region, there were only one district hospital, Wale District Hospital.
Maybe I can when they see here.
Sisia only one district hospital.
When they see our hospital no.
President Rollins.
As a NDC project.
NDC government.
Great.
Under John Mahama, Her Excellency Dr. Lordina Mahama came and gave the hospital beds and mattresses and other consumables.
Okay.
So we are putting a record that under John Mahama, South Hospital upgraded the hospital with infrastructure and other buildings.
Okay.
NDC financier your friend Nasuna or Koda Hospital or Ma Hospital no pediatric ward.
Okay.
Personal donation to the hospital.
Not just
so the South Hospital no a NDC bona fide property.
Okay. Minya mami ejuma we. What the election free SHS final year results na mo regional minister. Or what can I say about 97% of students oma fail exams no. Enyimre almost wa kwa twere on Facebook say enye nokre.
Post it seems like it has been pulled down, but there were WhatsApp screenshots.
Okay.
Fair Minister on trying to defend such act or see results in a year 2019 and year 2020. See, I'm a Facebook number sure say even if it is 2019, 3% pass rate Northeast region is the free SHS doing well.
This is serious. 3% out of 100%. And a
out
pass.
Of 100%.
No, yes. Or person justify say a year 2019.
1,246 candidates. Out of 1,246 candidates, 117 passed. 1,117 passed. So, Northeast region.
1,117 failed.
1,246 students and 117 passed. 880 something failed.
You don't mean it.
That's the fate of free SHS in Northeast region, Bawumiah crew.
And what are the kids doing now? Are they sitting home, or what are they doing?
Sisia, say Oko Wale Vocational Institute, NDC branch, South Secondary School.
Mm-hmm.
It was under President Mahama that he upgraded that secondary school to a technical and vocational school status.
Mm-hmm.
It was a private school. He absorbed it, and it was modernized. 400 bed capacity dormitory on commission yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
NDC property. Our contractor did the job in 2017 when they won power. Our contractor was sacked from site, so they came and re-awarded the contract. But 80% of that job was done, and then so it's our property. So we expected the minister to acknowledge the NDC in that project at Wale Vocational.
I think my worry is the 97% student are almost failing exams. Where are they now? Let's assume it was 2019. Are they back in the system, or they are thinking of resitting? Oh, they are a community man.
Matter, they are sitting there in our various communities.
Yes.
They are in our various communities.
They've wasted 3 years.
3 years of their parents' resources and time in the school and came out with nothing. And this, we have called on our community leaders, our imams, the clergy, the chiefs. We are calling them, and you have issue press release in this regard. At least the free SHS, to see these are the results. These are the results of free Nana Akufo-Addo's free SHS. This has never happened. It's unprecedented. Unprecedented. It has never happened.
The worst results in your region.
The worst results in our region. So it's sad.
But the percentage is alarming.
Very, very alarming. 3%. So
Even
the minister, as to speak, he's trying to do damage control, saying this results reflects 2019. But I have just spoken with one educationist, and he said, academic years, I as a teacher, I know that academic years do not stand solo. We have 2019-2020 academic year.
Mm-hmm.
And we have 2020 and 2021 academic year.
Mm-hmm.
So what is the minister saying? That we should ask the minister, which academic year? Because WASI results have just been released. Is it this results, or he's talking about the 2019-2020 academic year?
Zach, the reason why I'm interested in this story is that we've just heard about Northeast. I don't know of Savannah. I don't know Northern region and other places. And I know when it comes to Northeast, in the Northern region, more scholars. So, if it has reached this point, said 3% out of 100% pass, let's assume it was 2019, not 2020. It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
Is it good? Whether it was 2018, 2017, how?
The how is the minister. And until you ever foresee the opinion leaders, you ever foresee the minister should come with further and better particulars. How? What has brought us here? This has never happened. What has brought us here? Is it as a result of the free SHS? Is it as a result of lack of teachers? Is it as a result of our poor didn't come? Because we saw prior to their candidates sitting for their exams, we saw that candidates were complaining that our poor didn't blow. Is it because of that? So a lot of questions, begging questions, that the minister must come to answer.
The students were saying our poor didn't come.
Exactly. So begging questions are waiting for the minister to answer. Out of Minister Okache of Israel, there were 11 secondary schools, both vocational and secondary schools, technical and vocational schools and secondary schools. There were 11. So out of the 11 secondary schools, 1,246 candidates sat for the exams. Mm-hmm. So we will ask for their particulars. You will call for specifics. West Mamposa District, that's Addo Bawumiah. How many students sat for the exams? How many students failed? Each Mamposa, that's Naleru, will go for the party. How many students sat and how many students passed? How many students failed? We'll go to Chiraponi, we'll go to Yiyu, you will call Bunpurugu, you will call Mampurugu Aduri. So until we need the specifics. Until we build the case from the specifics and now to the general. Then we know the performance rate of Wale Wale. We know the performance of Naliru, we know the Naliru Gambaga, we know the performance of Chiraponi, we know the performance of Yiyu. Yunyo CCI 11 secondary school. John Mama now ma Yunyo constituency ma the E block. The E block was 80% complete. That district CCI Yedi Komono. There's no single secondary school in that district.
The vice president region.
The vice president region, there's a district that has no secondary school. They would have to go to either Wale Wale, Bunpurugu, or Chiraponi.
The entire district.
The entire entire district, Yinyu Naswan, Nabus district. And that district, you were E block, now you're 80% complete. Number of pictures, even if you see a number of pictures now, or flashing in now on a program, 80% complete of that E block, that edifice, nice edifice. You imagine if Bawumiah had worked on that project from 2017 up to now, it would have been an ultra modern E block at EU. Probably the overcrowding that the minister is complaining of wouldn't have been there.
Any additional information you want to add before I bring this interview to an end?
What I'll appeal to listeners of Massem TV is that the story is still developing. I'll come back on Monday with further and better particulars on this issue. We are following up on the issue, and we'll come with more information in respect of that.
But you have shocked me this night. If somebody told me somewhere that UU constituency, the vice president region, only sits a district.
Yes, there's a district that has no secondary school.
There's a district under him that is no, they don't have secondary school.
Secondary school, yes. President Mahama looked through that and provide that secondary school. It's 80%, but women will not complete that secondary school because of cheap politics. The other issue that is developing today, there was long queues in Naliru and Wale of farmers queuing to get fertilizer. There's no fertilizer. I have pictures. I can provide you with that. There's a fertilizer shortage in the region, and the information we are picking is that MPP executives are cutting the fertilizer to Burkina Faso and Togo to sell.
I have a story on that. They did a publication. Their own minister said it, that their party executives are criminals. The fertilizer that we've bought with taxpayers' money under subsidy, they are exporting the fertilizer to the neighboring country, Burkina Faso.
To sell. Today, there was near anarchy in Wale and Nalerugu. We have pictures to give us evidence. After that, this program, I can send you the pictures to tell the whole world what is happening in Bawumiah's region. How farmers couldn't go to farm, and how farmers clashed in Wale and other communities in need of fertilizer.
In need of fertilizer that we have been told that government have enough.
Exactly. And that planting for food is doing well. They have brought in subsidized fertilizer. There's enough and abundance of fertilizer. Nothing is happening in the region. The region of the vice president.
Vice president region.
Yes.
Where are you now? The exact place that you are right now.
I am currently in Wale.
Seriously?
As I speak. I am in Wale.
IGS constituency.
IGS constituency.
Former local government minister.
No, former local government minister is Nalirugu.
Whose constituency is Wale?
This constituency is the deputy gender and social protection minister. She's also Ajia Larva Abudu.
Yeah.
Bawumiah's sister, the one who was at Northern Development Authority, where the 400 tricycles flew to Burkina Faso.
Oh. Is the same person that has won election to become an MP?
The vice president came and bought the seat for her. So she's now the deputy gender minister.
The one
and the MP for Wale.
The one under her watch, 400
Motokins
vanished
from the Northern Development Authority's premises in Tamale.
She has been promoted to deputy minister status.
To deputy minister. You can see how corruption is being promoted in this government. Ghana Web published that story. Bawumiah's sister fingered in the 400 Motokins saga. Blah, blah. This one is a documented story. No one is making a story against the woman. It's true. She stole 400 Motokins. She took her share from that. So that woman is the owner of the constituency now.
And that is exactly the place where you are right now.
That is exactly the place. And that is Bawumiah's constituency too. Coming from Northeast region, Bawumiah is a voter and an indigene of the Wale constituency, where I am a voter and also an indigene. So the region, the story is not as Bawumiah present it to the world. It's not like that. The story is truly and completely different from the presentation always done by Bawumiah to the world that everything is good about the country and for that matter his region. His region, there's nothing happening, and worth it all is the entire country.
What are some of his successes within the region when it comes to developmental projects?
John Mahama started a road project from Wale to our Paramansi Wungu, about 4 kilometers from Wale to that place. Almost 2.5 of that road was done. They came, they are doing asphalt on it. They couldn't complete the road up to Wungu. So they claim the asphalt they have put on John Mahama's third road is an achievement. The only achievement we credit Bawumiah is the astroturf he did in Wale. That's all. When he promised that by 2020 the watermelon factory will be done, nothing is happening there. As of now, watermelon farmers, watermelon is getting spoiled. There's glut of watermelon in Wale. No one is buying. Meanwhile, they promised that they are building a factory for the watermelon farmers to get relief. So a lot, what we can give to him as credit is the astroturf. Nothing else.
They've done the farming of the watermelon.
Exactly.
But the factory cannot be found so that they can sell the product to.
Exactly.
The farming materials too.
Exactly. The farming produce is getting spoiled, is getting rot. There's glut of it, abundance of watermelon. I wish I could have sent you some watermelon through the conversation. Once you can buy a big that ball or that fruit of watermelon, you can get 1 cedi. You can get it 1 cedi.
We are buying
1 Ghana cedi.
We are buying them in Techiman for 15-20 Ghana cedis.
1 Ghana cedi, you can get it in Wale.
So,
but there's no factory and it's getting rot.
They've not even started the factory at all. They are working on it. And
they are working on it. That's the story. If you go there, it's just a completed shed that they have roof. No machines, nothing is happening. So you don't, and they are fences. You don't even get to know what is happening inside now. From 2017, when they promised that by 2020 they will come and commission it, we're in 2021, almost half through to 2022, nothing is happening.
Dr. Bawumiah's. Thank you very much, Zach.
Bro, God bless you.
God bless you too.
And I'll bring the information as and when we have details.
We are standing by. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Therefore, yes, Kakum. So, the millions of Ghana cedis, this is the vice president region, town, community. Nyasem na mipeu. Nyasem na mipeu. Me transi na mi bunkwenta. I ask myself, say, where are we heading towards as a people? What you ask me in Kabi, Mpemo and I'm youth no hard benny. And Mampayini is any boy for the Sika brain, Yadanasi. Yajina, the Nedi Nikuno Pebosia opposition when ye be a man, never when ye scadi a man. But the painful aspect of all that I'm saying is, deception at Drew level say a president wife can go and impose herself on a particular project, like will be any project to say Atlantic Bank see ne waiting place ama what do we call it? What am I call Edison? Muslim him say phone am they are there. What kind of behavior is this? I am Masem TVGH. Maybe I show me a program. Why? Me a program. ye program of you. You see the problem that we are going through as a people. You deceive ye. You deceive ye and say we are financing our free SHS from Yankasaya resources. Adeɛ kɔkyen ya yɛnkɔhwehwɛ appendix B of Ghana's 2020 budget a yɛnkɔhwɛ Zongo Development Fund ase a yɛde 2.2 billion tete na ɛnyɛ sika kuma Hudu Adam yɛde 2.2 billion me say endi nansa o 3 days ago ɛna Ken Ofori-Atta call parliament to say, oh, free SHS no, we haven't taken a loan of even 1 Ghana city to finance the free SHS. We are funding the free SHS from our own resources as a country. And on board munsem pra. No, de ma Ken. Poor munsem man, oh, then nanaya dear, and a MPP side of the house, no, about Jensen, and a show boy, nanawaya dear. A fee and cover document and go through the document now. Say Euro bond, bond alone and I knew it's not the source of the money. Euro bond now more close to 20 billion. Say now maybe we need 2.2 billion. Let the apple family. Yeah, free SHS. Abaya waje bosia more than 100 billion. 130 something billion. For flagship program, a free senior high school. On record, also what they less than 8 billion Ghana cedis. Yano, the remaining almost 120 something billion. What specific project? Oh, no sound the same. No sound the no sound the it's not my fault. Then I make a sound. I got in the argument that I'm making. It must state in a clear say these people can only be compared to criminals. They hate Ghana. They hate this country called Ghana. They hate us. But no sound. Then what is the problem? Me too, I have sound. I don't know. If no sound, then what's the problem? Help solve the problem if there is no sound. Ampo. It's not my fault. I've increased the entire volume. I increased the entire volume. So it's not my fault. Is it okay now? Is it okay now? Okay, if it is okay, then we move. Some Sadi we nansen TSC. Okasa, memfa mensanka bibi okasa na sound na tiko. Afi de yes sound na ba. Ede Yankopon ase, yenko yenim. Enti eze ye gi sika. E de free ya anom ho. Omo mfi ye sika nye den. Eman. Enyesa obi bedam. Somebody must go to jail. Yes, eba ni aka ni eja wonum John nke manenda kruma ka onya so no de ada safo we nante abonten na bayire kromfo akwada prison dabi edi se Lydia force di atemi. Now the records are clear. Yeah. The records are clear. Some of the 7 billion NIA free SHS. The records are clear. The records are clear. Some of the 500 and something billion and the no aduane COVID-19. Hey, ye bebu nkonta for you. 2024, ye bebu nkonta rough ewu krumanum. Ama mo hwe ade amapino. Minister no nie on the coca and send 93%, 97% aferi no oni. Zakaria Yidana na nkwala eco school and a quality education. At the end of the day, nkwala results nko ba. Yes, nkwala no. Nkwala no. Only 3% and a pass. Yeah, go count me enka. That's 2019. Na 2019 said 2016 2017 na nkwala ni she school ase. 2017, 2018, 2019 and no movie school. And this 2019 pa. More pa kire say results nkwala ni di ba fi no. Se nkwala 100 na kwa kire exams na 3 na pass ye. That's what they are trying to say. Say nkwala 100 and na kwa kire exams na nkwala na 3 pe and a pass exams. A stupidity. Shut up. A stupidity. A stupidity. Say what the nkwala 100 akugu school teacher akire o made ye twere exams a wasi ni ba ye se nkwala na trainer pass. And a vice president krum and a yeho. And ye tikrum ba. Omo ba na ye ji omo ba na ye ji omo yo. But let me read this thing. Lydia Forsin say also the NDC should be grateful that the electorate has become more politically conscious and they are doing a lot of the work for them to jump in and scream choboy. Yababa we that way was it before you came and remove part and remove pan. Listen, this is my war, my opinion, and they aren't being or say they aren't by force, being by force or something. Up hey Radia Baba and how they mean kind of Casabro so. Edru baby was we must equally hold the opposition accountable the same way we do to the ruling party. A useless opposition only gives the ruling party even more power. Hey, NDC in opposition have been a complete joke. It's painful, but I'll read them. NDC in opposition have been a complete joke. Ababa we are no ya. Save for me, or see save for a few moments, because they are busy playing internal politics. They are busy playing internal politics, holding prayers against gay people, and trying to advance their own political careers by siding with the ruling party. I gave respect where it is due, and the MPP were a better opposition because they did not give the NDC peace. They made it almost impossible for them to make any moves. They didn't approve, and they managed to get us all so involved. Sometimes we were just jumping on the bandwagon because of Ake. I may not always like their politics, but they know the game. In some moments, say Ababa na kwatwetwera. So social media friends saying keyboard warriors say Ababa wano Omun konkwa chenenwe no. I beg to differ. Ababa no use language bi na baby mnenye. Ozi NDC ye joku. Ewo opposition. Na MPP a better opposition party than us, the NDC. If we say, Oma John Mama peace, one day, I'm up John Mama nyejuma. Ne drew baby mpa. Omoma niye impossible say NDC betu anamobi. Na osan de kan ho say, the NPP in opposition. Omu make sure say omu a enye politics no kura no ebe jumpy into the argument. Omu ni beba omu so ne bia na ye yesi ena MPP for ne omu ni beba omu so na oma draw Ghana fo nyina be wudam. Oso omu pe omu politics no na emum game no omu te ase. Abusuafo, I don't think say we are wasting the time say we di ababa wa we atem. Because I thought that would be say, yenya NDC mpanimfo ni bi no. Adwuma saabre bi mo ayire omo ho ye saabre aye meto aba no. Ebi omo ye sa adwuma no before elections are. And your power. Saabre or say, our people are interested in getting internal position. And as saabre ayato abawi ni bi mo ayire omo ho ye adwuma. Gidi wushia na ye party adwuma. Party ejuma. And the girl ni bisa say the NPP are major mama home one day to the extent say omu push omu kro omu nye politician no omu nyina fight your mama asama o kan nyina ni say we should up our game as a party. In summary, asama lead ya kwatwere aye mu bi kokwa pai enkofo say keyboard for I beg to differ. This one, I won't join the fight. Nana ba anamwa ono die no case. Nana ba anamwa die wankasa yi. So all of us, but they are forcing consistently were criticizing a buying way from day one a buying way by. And it's our turning on us as opposition. Florence Ama, say they are forcing turning on us. Now attacking NDC in opposition. Say we've been soft, we've been weak, we've been so gentle to the extent say or attacking even in opposition. Say near MPP for the year wa baimuno. Senki aye half umpa and they will up their game no. I don't think that the girl has gone anywhere wrong. We have to embrace some of these criticisms. Now energizing some of our executives. The way they are working today, if they did same when we were in opposition in 2020 or before the 2020 elections, the same energy, any exuberance, juma maybe, enka elections, kananado kure nya kwanya den I don't think say a insult. It's an animal papa. Uye program na satem nkwa no mu so mbefro. Dia nwie ni mu no. Asama me de be pon no kra nkomo ya mambo afu abetwa asem so. Ni amede be pon ya asem simple issue bi a me pese me katum na me pon. Ene aposifo akwachi abrantie bi. Say or the love letter. Or the love letter. Akwa to social media. Carpenter ni. Yes. Kabori Joshua who case. You won. They had already planned to rig for MPP. She. Winning is a power national on some minua. Friends, next time my rigging crying difficult. In the girl no chaboya or case. So we also or case. Lydia said this. And what Lydia said was constructive. Niame peno no, all my constructive criticisms. We are heading straight to hell if 2020 doesn't come early. Honorable Ramsey, Yamin Shirao pa medasi. Me timi frewa na honorable. Me timi frewa kebe video. Me frewa senka me de one issue so etumu. I know so yam pacho me frewa inche wai. Ka minya honorable Ramsey and ka menene bonkomo. Adeɛ bi ampɛsɛ me no de kɔ awie yɛ mente aseɛ and before bɛ sɛ ɔmo yɛ sɛ ɔmo yɛ too smart ɛkyɛn Ghanafoɔ nyinaa ɔmo de 29th ɛna ɔmo de Chief Justice ɔde ma me wie ansa ma me wie akɔlaa ne deɛ no Nana Ejiri esi Oko abuse President Mama Ba say owe di onya obetimi manage no akwala 14 years ne omso carpenter ni aku post to love letter oni akwala 13 years in term love letter Ghana police for achesa carpenter ni no ed ne ko Nana Ejiri eze presidential staff no oda so nam ho on se sa kuru we mranya adwuma na ukura candidate Japan na ye committee chairman for defense and interior ministry there. Enye niema hunu se ya na bekoso. Otene amecha ase. Enti no ne de menti bibi ase se judicial council no general legal council no TME pa General Legal Council the lawyer free fa any Chief Justice case in akwashe 29th budget na me kan wasem na no say media budget no even omuntimi nya hwe no ebe den so mbe kama Ghana for ajo mako unso omu be bibia no mpe bibi de ahye akiri General Legal Council the Chief Justice any your fairness and justice, fairness and lawyer free fa case, a $5 million case, Omedi Akoshe 29th. Ken Oforiate the America co parliament say, Yawadana and Ran case or read the budget and Rano. O Kosre say or Monfan Koshe 29th. The Ghana for any war budget no sumpuno, ye nya kwine asaya pay attention to a seminar General Legal Council. Or budget in the TV so. General Legal Council, they them. We got to be wise up. We have to be wise up as a nation. Yeah, in here. Kuruno. I'm there. Montra mama for manuntum. Lydia Faye kakrebia NDC for Bimoja. Or the chair kura. Young fire the be an only on fire hitching. Or see ye joking. We should up our game. I don't think there will be some more than enough. So me mentiase.
Call back later.
Mentiase. Say Eda yede the 5 million bribe saga na kwashe. Oh, next assembly me no abebum. Ebebuma, then we are confused. We don't know what to talk about. Ghana sem na no so akoda. Me enyumbre me how ba akopa eno no. So why budget now for reata kwa kanche parliament say obeba be reading nyame ya adomo a eda enra. What was so special about the postponement of the budget to 29th, the same day? The same date now, Chief Justice and lawyer Kwesi Afrifa, Edu Omo kwa jina, Emrenim, ama mrani omu ayeden ya chirim se hwan na ayebone hwan na eka nokure hwan na eka nokure chire Ghana fo no ken for the the America the budget na cautious asem nini. There are two equally important subject matter, and I don't think in the interest of this country no I see handle those two matters within the same day. Me shout ba me information me ba na ma ba be drop na me come baby kronobo bi akoso wo baby your mama ba esa asotwe bi koso wo baby yentimi nya double financing e o free SHS na communication about free SHS no so no and contradicting no within the shortest possible time. Aha. A massive TV, GH. My drop me information we. I bet in your was a long time. Kingsley, Michia will know for. Kabori Joshua. Also the Odiatum. Francis was say you win here. Now so omuwiaye. I agree. So I knew we Matia boss, please. Is it true NDC has withdrawn the Techimai South Keys? You know, my brother, good evening. Sometimes we won't understand our leaders and frustrate us too much. They should learn and do the right thing. Josfinama also Odieno. We are heading straight to hell if 2024 doesn't come early. I am Paul. Baby, I love you, my brother. I love you too. Obisa Yenji criticisms na or more criticize ye no nyeden entum na ababawa no onkasa mroso. Who do say ono so ni problems mama even though he is not president yet because he will come back to power and who do asem no be the ababe kataso. For a good job, yeah. Let me try and see if I can read few comments here and bring the whole show to an end. So, some about traho. Namun kasem. Namu jama menkwa mano pofui. Se memfanka ni abasuna musika. Musika eze Franklin kuje ye friend. Oh, what is going on? Nidino Abdulwala, watching me live from Tamale. This country is bleeding seriously under leadership of Nanado, super incompetent. Yes, menya Arabo na wapom to say. Yami adora menya budget more expectation hun kobo mi program so. In 2 minutes me fro. Mbacho me dasi until stand by. Busia for budget no. For reata dia question me be say me call parliament. Na me gi explanation me mentiase. Me wo live votum. Meko time na mene mbrahye bedwani a wo time constituency akodi nkomo na mabisa no se budget no DM reason ena omode ma omo a enu nti at the end of the day no DM reasons pa na omode ma omo a budget no omo yi ko 29 same day ye ka ken oforiata asem no sada no mako de asem no budget ni reading na kwahye dora kagani ya minshira mintiasi otum maminko parliament na many a member of the communication committee Honorable Suleimana Adama mamene ne nkotwetwe nkomo a member of parliament for time na omoya mane Honorable Aden Honorable Ewurade papa ela ye busy o. Obi a me na kase se si a me hunya nka mani gyina so obi adwompo awuram. Sembe ne wukuru mani mi. Me freno. Obi awura si MPs no mo call no sa o. Wo friend na o kasa wo da ne ho aba beba na obi age number na. Hello. Atija me friend honorable so friend me baby wo fro. But eden ya ebenya ne ne na didi ko MP for Time constituency. And me pen na mabisa no budget ho asem. How far? Asimbi ni. Oh. What is happening? I was here for I didn't me bre. Me try say menya honorable ewa manso na me na twetwe nkomo.
Press star 1.
Na yeden ya me. Honorable, good evening.
Good evening.
Honorable, what pomete saying?
Nyame Addo Bawumiah.
Abusanfo nyame ne mompai boy enya onimunyamfo Suleiman na Adama. Na mom ye de oba ye kuromu atan. Ye de Honorable Ramsey ne yefre no enna akwara bi hu no. Honorable memo akwa baba masem so anwumre.
Meje osumenua.
Na nkran boko de.
Nyame Addo nkran boko.
You sabre wi ase nyina ehwe wo ye tiew. Honorable me menye comfortable ewo kwan amofa so a finance minister sign be share say obeba be ready the media budget no on the 29th. Because already in the 29th no equally important program or na General Legal Council court na Chief Justice and also omo findings ebeba wo Chief Justice any lawyer Kwesi Afrifa. Me pese wo de wo fiewe what the explanation pa na ewo mu a budget anka so omo kan ne nra no media budget no omo postpone ye.
Yo me da se menua. Ne edi nkan no wo hwe parliament ye mra mu a ye wo hwe se ne ya hyehye nyoma nipa parliament ni nyina oda no speaker of parliament. Now so ye ba aban dwumadie mu because a government business a majority leader.
Okay.
Enti ne assemble ko enwe pa ne say sa if parliament we no e kamea ye say aban na nkasa ne MP for no. Aban dwumadie hia omo.
Oh, okay.
Omo nkasa ye say aban dwumadie hia omo. If you say example ba kwa me de ma on say wo hwe yen order paper so a che say paper adwuma adwuma ebedia ye wonyoma bi wo so agusu boso na otwe be se nan ni
ai yesi niema bi wo no ma ba fi wo no mo ko be se na otwe boso me be ba ko
nan ni almost even mranum no se ne ye hye nyoma no ye the order paper no be to na start so ye ho adwuma and say business ni government business a kind of public business. Apart from that, we aye questions, any statement, you about public business. Na majority leader no on a chair near and the speaker the famano majority leader any guidance so much say yenye we sa or paper na waiver aye waive when the one if nyoma na if so man kasa nim say entwa yie ye bre osika ho no ye ma waivers e wo one do one if adwuma na nkasa so nya adwuma enti ni mpompo so ne say aban na nkasa enye na adwen say oye government business no yie eno ti a omo post omo twa ade we afiri ho akose 29 no na speaker of parliament no ni hu to me ye man not for ni hu to me if say a government business
okay
a government budget eba
okay
enti ya manu mra ye di be sorry parliament no so
okay
enti within that amre no media no so adru enti eyo mo nkasa asem e no mo twetwe sen enti ye nyina enim say abano so play to the gallery ka ho enyoma esisi no omo taxes ba ko le say yes ade we ta we so enti next week no we ba kata we so the most big events to court baako bɛkata baako so menim ne ɔmpɛ sɛ nkata baako so nanso baako nkata bia so yɛbɛyi ne nyina maako.
Honorable Saubekae a da yɛ demonstration kɛseɛ ɛwɔ Ghana ha. Sada no mkofa mampani yire no mbosom yakatua bae. Sada no mdi hu news beto abonti.
No kre. Wonim so mdi mampani yire hu akatua bae no. No msandi MP4 car loan ebe boso. Enti se yefre wa yefre radio so a o ka mampani akatua wi ha na yasande car loan so abisa wo. And these are all traps are almost set agenda no. Enti it is known, the agenda is known. Ye be yin mako. Ne o budget no ye beka. Ena ne wo ne e be si wo general legal council so beka no eno ye be yin mako. Enti Ghana for nya arehemu sa.
Honorable Winim say Speaker of Parliament. It will be a petition or a petition Parliament was a issue we Meka obi a petition mo was a General Legal Council ni Chief Justice nsemi. And obi anya mfama ho.
Say ye petition speaker. Say speaker so petition no mo a. Ultimate the communication over house.
Okay.
Na action obi take you ho no, obi na so to the house.
Okay.
Enti me sure say the petition number speaker na enyan house of a na under consideration say ya nkasa ye questions ko na the statement kwa until say obe accept question in statement no it's maybe under consideration.
Oh, thank you very much. Honorable Bab, back to the issue. Yeah. General Legal Council issue no parliament mo ni di akiri.
Was say ye ni di akiri because was say Ghana ni bi ni di akiri. If you say ye kan bi no ne fapem no miensa executive legislature and judiciary. Na nema judiciary no is very important pa ne say ye nyina yenya asem a say executive no ye enfomso omubu constitution no so omubu amamra no so ana legislature no ehye mra bia etietie fa ho na so bu mra no so a ye nyina de kodan judiciary no omo na ye interpreters of the law omo na tentensem num enti say omo ho no etochima ya mamra ne nyina ne democracy kamam kabini nyina tochima. And so be making these serious allegations. Nipa na order legislature na no osan the Chief Justice na osan member of the Supreme Court no ono mom na ye sa allegation we eto no so dia na che say e wo se ye bie ni ye fi say ba dia ebe ko bia no e won susu so say ko hwem na e ba say ampa ne ye wura afufa akaye no nokore bia ni mu a e wo sunsanso ye ko mu aso na kase nokore mu a e wo sunsanso kese enti obia ni je ho na parliament nso ye ni sempa se ye bia ni ase ho hwe ni besi.
Honorable Minua Ba Margaret Mumuni ewo United States also ono nso ehwe otie nsema a wode tudwai. Honorable Asimbisa bi ni say enti is it appropriate say the budget bekwa akoshi day a ye nyina ye hwe animu say Chief Justice asem ye ba beka? Is it appropriate?
In fact, enye appropriate, but who say enye illegal?
Illegal de enye but moral me can
enye appropriate, but minia ye MPP for aban ye dim komo a man can appropriateness. If you say bibia ni wa omo anye in the last 5 years it looks appropriate. Minia kabima can be no ne fapim checks and balances. Wouldn't say by a parliament yi mu a appropriate as one can tell makofa we aba. Or by a parliament we mu a ye wo MP phobia Ghana fo nyina esu say kwan ya fa so a ye fa security services, ye fa police for, ye fa immigration for, ye fa fire for, ye fa soldier for no. Emu na ho fan aban no beje to me free parliament 2017 omo ma biem enso ya fa ni pa bebre ibisa aban so oh permit no beji in 2017 no and one back no ya fa ni pa sa bedru sa hamere we enti ama ye nuamu bi atro motion the motion aba say enka yente abajuku obi ni ehwehwe kwan aban fa so a all recruit nipa ɛfa security services no ho every 2017 basis amrewe woni ne nua MPP fo aye omo to akɔkyerɛ petition sɛ omo to akɔkyerɛ motion sɛ yɛhwehwɛ sɛ ne yɛfa nipa from 1993 ebesi 2000
how
we appropriate yes na twɛ motion sɛ kwan a election we mu enua MPP fo bi akɔm ho bom sɛ kwan a election we mu violence ne ntɔkɔsi yɛ ma yɛ nipa maako bɛyɛ sɛ nwɔtwe efiri mu no yɛnte by partisan probe ne yɛnkɔhwehwɛm ɔmo nso asan akɔkeka ɔmo aboma twɛ petition sɛ kwan a election a every 1992 nipa a mo afiri mu nyinaa yɛnkɔhwehwɛ no nso
oh
wonim sɛ naano yɛwura yɛnua MP a ɔwɔ Asen Central
Canadian Japan
Canadian Japan ensɛm a wakɔka ama yɛnua Suhine ɛde ne n'asɛm ba floor of parliament a yɛde no call privileges committee no onim sɛ yɛnua mu bi nso akɔkyerɛ ayi sɛ yɛmfa yɛnua Sani Jamfin so emra privileges committee
wow
ɛna ne twa to koraa enyoma meka nyinaa akyi no ɛbɛyɛ sɛ nanu ya ɛne yɛse nana president Akufo-Addo May mu ofiri South Africa ɔkɔ Belgium ɔkɔ ɔkɔ France ɛne sɛ Norway akoto bɛyɛ sɛ nan na Ghana yɛbɔka ana yɛn nso yɛwɔ aircraft wɔ hɔ obetumi ayisu anyusu yɛfrɛ Minister for Defence ɛma no bɛyi ne da no Ghana fo nyinaa hu yɛ sɛ ɔnam wiem na ɔdware wɔ wiem ɛno nti yɛnyusu yɛfɔka no ɛne yɛsɛ Minister for Finance nso mmara na ɔno nso ɔmmɛkyerɛ ne yɛnti a sika dodo a yɛbɔka wɔ ho ɛnua MP baako nso atwerɛ sɛ Minister for Finance mɛkyerɛ ne yɛnua John yɛ papa John Mahama nso ɔyɛ president from 2013 to 2016 no ne ɔno nso private jet of fire ɛho ka ɔno nso mɛkyerɛ wei enti bibia ne wei ne MPP fo yɛ a ɛyɛ appropriate but enyoma no bi wɔ hɔ a sɛbe na wo wura fi wɔ mo ho sɛ afei na we bi sɛ 2016 asɛm ne si 2020 a 2013 to 2016 ɛkyerɛ sɛ time a wo opposition no na wo da na onim ne yɛkɔ so enti afei na yɛkyerɛ sɛ ne yɛfa kwan no so enti appropriate die eni omo dictionary mu.
Honorable, back to the implementation of 2020 budget.
Yep.
Over Parliament, Yajiji tour from January to June.
Yeah.
Common fund, Yamamo Dodo was saying.
Minia, Yama a common fund back. Back on the cry, now try me. And you have to say, I'll do your accounts, MP for your council. Which is maybe the 67,000, and that is what they give to every MP. 67,000.
That's more money.
Yes, 67,000. That is common fund. The idea MPBR no. So hankoye nimpuntu ajuma on the constituency no.
Oh, unkure what time echo 200 no.
Me na me ka kire omenua. Me nkure what time a me ka se me de ekura bohola se ekura me de ekura na enso. Enti e kire o se budget na ya pass no. Ya pass no March no. In fact, we were supposed to pass the budget in in November, December last year, but because of election, the chamber March no. Yeah, well, July mu, but implementation has not taken off. Every assembly common fund no crowd enquire.
Oh,
and every district assembly is dormant.
W assembly no, and you're more 10% in your imamo.
Any 10% in your imamo. No, 10%, 5%.
5%. The assembly 95% in enquire.
Enquire.
Honorable.
Enquire. Eguso aban ho.
We are sure say we hold here.
Eguso aban ho enquire. Enti budget na ye pass here no. Ye pass budget no. But the implementation at the local level is non-existent. And now we say, ye governance system ne kire no. So local governance, local level no. Se bibia nkoso wo ho a it is a country na nkasa ada
country ni gina faako
ye gina faako you are in a standstill enti media
mama hwefo nti se me ne MP for time and edi nkomo ni monyam for Suleiman Adama honorable serious statement na reason nti no say akoba say budget a ye de mamo say omanfo oh aden na me la ya kati questions and also afena baby here no madru. Oh. Oh. Dear Naba Milea Cat, Mammy San Honorable. Mammy Copeno. Baby, here upon the bedroom. Hello, Honorable.
Minia.
I'm Mr. Line, no cutting. Honorable, baby, I need a druni here. Question, I mean, baby, son, say.
Yeah.
Yamamo budget, Nana Kufa don't find ye Juma for 2021.
Yes.
I feel no the first common fund aba.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, mobile no na last quarter 2020 won't try.
Yes.
Say
Enugusu.
say you would third quarter moon.
Yes.
I feel no mwenya one.
Yes.
Adian so as I say about 4 times within this year.
Yeah.
Yeah, July last week of women ye would know. July
Yes.
mo. Ain't no asema obi baby san say da ben na second beba, da ben na third beba, da ben na fourth beba. And again, nondan chain no get fund ye the musica mamo.
Dabi.
Tuana ye tio motiti scan ye mfa get fund the mamo.
Dabi. Emfa mai. NHI mai.
275 MPs no.
Obi ansan kan ye.
NHI sika na ye titi free Ghana for sika no ye mfa MP bia de ma no.
Emai.
Social intervention fund.
Emai.
Ah.
Enti bi nia nempa se me kan kwante 4 quarter.
Didn't necessary ye mamo supplementary budget.
En na me ho asa na me kan minim budget ayeko review no. Minim review ayeko akoye. If you say enti nyina ye twen the minister beba for review because say ye dey ama wo no. Unya release ye ma yemfa nya adwuma.
Sky the amount no.
What are we going to review? Meanwhile, so we have collected the taxes.
Yajit me matua binano me go to road worthy 110 Ghana cedi.
Yes, meanwhile, so your tax revenue, oil receipt revenue no eba. Meanwhile, so your export receipt eba.
Port ahodo.
Port receipt eba.
Airport ahodo.
Airport ba. Exim no exim. Import exim levy eba. NHIL eba. Get fund eba. COVID-19 health levy eba. Road tolls increased. Fuel akosoro. So all the taxes of fuel also akosoro. And all these things have been collected. But when you come to revenue number, but the expenditure has been stalled because assemblies have been denied the common fund. And yes, central government project business also. Most central government projects are non-existent. Meaning, say over parliament, minister or ye busy pa ye friend over parliament floor pa no a minister for roads and highways.
Yeah.
Ya kwan nyina tete. And me share that sample about 7 or 8 questions that you minister for roads and highways. All of them were awarded in 2016. Almost all of them were awarded by ex-president John Dramani Mahama. And all those things, all those roads have been abandoned. Minister Nankasa Numno, or say the contractors are not there, they are working to bring them back on site. For most of them, for most of the questions are Yabisanono. And in fact, consistently, and on Monday, on Tuesday, the minister has got more questions. On Wednesday, the minister has got more questions. And central government project and koso afa local government so yemfa sika no more na me abanya to abayi no aboso me nso ni ontimi ni MMDC for what will go on. And on Thursday minim ye kwako review whether we are going to review the unimplemented budget no and I say abana implemented baby na ye de ye nteye
aye hu
ye de ma wo umu hu akonten ade na ye di bi ka wo ho.
Honorable Mami sir, one critical question. Our budget and then say Honorable Clementa Park Epija Wansem. In the area of and then 3 days in a finance minister Becca and say Omumbo Bosia will baby am from finance free SHS meboa.
Yeah.
But then appendix B of the 2021 budget a shame say yeah, the 2.28 billion from bond I raise air finance free SHS.
That is
why is the government doing this to the poor people of Ghana?
That is the mystery. The mystery is one of our cartels is the first social bond in Africa, in the world, in Africa. In that social bond, 2.6 billion was supposed to be devoted for free SHS. Then you come, you be Parliament say, a castle na yabo Bosnia Yakobodia free SHS. Also, a more Bosnia free SHS. Meanwhile, a component of the social bond was meant to finance free SHS. You see, you can hide, you can run, but you cannot hide. You see, when you answer one question, it leads to another question. Enjoy. May you sure say we end the last thing. There have been a couple of instances of Mama floor of Parliament. Statement of Mama and Neno. They have been betrayed by what is in the budget statements. And I hear Marco. May you sure say with the media review budget. When they bring the media review, you will see the inconsistencies in policy statements or any implementation or
Wow. Now we bet me the double financing na Juma Ghana. One breath, you see a finance oil. Another breath ya koji loan. Yen so ya tinchenyo yetimi kan ya kan yeti ase. Ayire. Honorable Abanya Bobo say over 100 billion. You see the road sector neka 7 billion. Enokura na brosa you see you around that figure.
Yep.
Central government ejuma nkoso. Local governance ejuma nkoso. Surprisingly, as at last year, now almost 3.2 billion and our finance free SHS.
Yeah.
Then our BPC is here better than 7.6 billion.
If I should check this year budget, allocation for free SHS around 1.6 billion. If you check this a fee budget, I pass here now. Allocation
and to honorable so the 1.6 billion cut 3.2 billion one. Am I 7 billion?
You see, that's the mystery about in fact, the 7 billion is supposed to be for flagship programs. That is what I know. It's supposed to be for flagship program, not free SHS alone. Other flagship programs, account NAPCO, school feeding, a couple of things. Account money do 7 billion. But you see, if you compare Abano Bawumiah, okay, 100 billion, you are just being charitable. We borrowed over almost 200 billion.
Hey, you borrowed almost 200 billion.
Almost 200 billion. And as you speak now, your debt to GDP is 76.1. In fact, World Bank predicted say by the end of 2022,
you call 83.
You call 83 of our GDP. Actually, say Ghana your resources in you can move 83% GDP. In fact, 55% of our tax revenue goes directly into payment of amortization. But about Rebecca was they have managed the economy well. They have managed this well. They have done this well. It is not reflecting anywhere. The government is at a standstill. Ghana was standstill. For the last 7 months, nothing is going on. And sometimes when we come to Parliament, they don't seem to have a business for us to transact.
You go and sit there.
You go and sit there trying to do private members business. And the government business will come and quickly it is done. You don't see anything that the government is implementing.
Honorable, this issue, my address it. Say tax waiving. Or my debt to GDP 76%. You predicted 83 2022. Then and for pay tax waiving. Tax waiving also obey near no be the kusi hotel. Tax waiving no obi di private business. And for the tax waiving no one. You can't tax waiving na obi ba be any company or buy say a 2 SS or tia or near more the bad near them, ye the amount of his will be a company. but obehwe no na nkrofo bi didi ho nkrofo ye business or tax waving ho ana say o minor collapse in TV dey ye need tax waving ho.
Clearly that is what it means. Ohwe budget abande buy ho. Now heard the number of taxes new taxes are introduced here. COVID-19 recovery levy, banking sector cleanup levy, I say health recovery levy, yeah, for the bola taxi. I say road tolls ekosoro, they increase VAT, any child. All these things are revenue generation.
Energy sector
levy, extra increase, All these things are revenue generation measures. But then you go back and give waivers that will clear away taxes now, because obedi Ghana for taxes kakran manako duru ebia 50 million Ghana cedis, 100 million Ghana cedis. But you give one person a tax waiver of 150 million, another 50 million Ghana cedis, another 10 million Ghana, one person tax waiver.
Yeah, the check nkrofo
Yeah, it's gone. And so you have to take the thing from your poor people.
And here for me to
and we are going to give it to the people who have it. In fact, Senka, tax waivers, if you are going to have area, they are going to implement. Now your taxes not back. So in some jurisdictions, they don't do pre-production tax. But what producer we are now, what set it up where we production, that's when they tax you.
Sure.
But look, all the tax waivers are supposed to be intended for the implementation of one district, one factory, which is a complete fiasco. And a fiasco, it is one district, one factory. It's a policy, it's an illusionary policy. The community never catch it and say, one district, one factory. And now, Minister for Trade and Industry, floor of Parliament, he's telling us, some regions with districts as much as 12 are having 19 factories. Some districts, some regions with districts as low as 11 are having 25 factories. Some regions are having a region like Greater Accra. They are having close to 100 factories. So, are you telling us that you are doing one district, one factory? What is the meaning of one district, one factory? So, barely, we are supposed to have 216 216 districts, factories. The number of districts was factory because the intention of this policy is one, to send jobs to the doorstep of the ordinary. So that you rural urban migration, reduce. But if you are bringing the factories, all of the factories to where the factories are already sited, you are increasing rural urban drift. Now,
waiver no one crying.
Now, waiver no so one crying.
Not just say, encourage you say, Obin Fabin Kokuruketuam.
Yes. And waiver na yede mano. A home fast one. I call 1D, 1F. So 1D, 1F. The implementation is in samples. And the necessary resources. Let's see, now say, Yasina to tax in so free so. Now for your tax or more cars, if you're brochureba or more import or munyoma, you bet your excellent levy in your baby. They are teachers are no more winning, Swama, Saha companies, the so called 1D, 1F companies. Some of them are existing companies. Yeah, 10 or went to 1D, 1F.
More tax free.
Yeah, more tax free.
And tax I may not teach my market.
These are policy inconsistencies. Among we.
Honorable Medal was BB on my debate try crack.
Maybe the trouble near Minister Ghana for the same train ya water. The kind of reviewer. Yeah, they are becoming a review. The minimum say review needs to say. Yama wa Juma. Now I call ye be. Now say ye made the so the sumu have be a sinto. And the budget review needs to say a mousika. Or the acquire Juma. Now so I don't know what who said. Way estimate we no akosoro we have a farm kaka we are senti yɛmfa kakra nka ho nanso adwuma no a yɛde ma aban no ɔnyɛɛ budget na yɛpaase yɛ no ɔmfa nyɛ adwuma nti yɛhwɛ the kind of estimate a ɔmo de bɛba na efiri hɔ a afei yɛbɛdi ho nkɔmmɔ mekyia watiefo nyinaa ne wahwɛfo
Medal Honorable Suleiman Adama a ɔyɛ mmarahyɛbadwani ɛma nkurɔfoɔ a ɔmo ɔtan mpɛsoa so ɛna mene ne twe nkɔmmɔ no yɛkura mu nsɛm paa deɛ wow Alexander Apia yabi hyira why budget no ɔmo twa millions of Ghana cedis billions billions of Ghana cedis. Assembly baako kura ni hɔ nom a ɔmo de ne share of the taxes collected from the people no akɔma no. Wow. Yɛmfa obiara de nkɔma no. Finance Minister asan kɔ Parliament ya wɔda. Nkɛsɛ ndora ɛna nkɔkɔ kan budget no. Na ɔmo adwene yɛ ɔmo so ɔmo yɛ smart. Quickly na ɔde kɔto mu. Yɛde Chief Justice ɛne lawyer Kwesi Afrifa case na akɔhyɛ ya wɔda. Ken Ofori nim sɛ ɔyɛ smart. Ɔno nso de ne budget reading na akɔhyɛ wɔ. I don't know minimum intentions. But so why not going to Ghana for being a divided attention? As long as you move it here, you know, you better Ghana for. Yeah. It will remind them, will remind them. Remind Ghanaians of the happenings in their country. Will remind them. Stamagi Yamin Shra. Nessa unique Kesko said devils in casco. In cassock. As well for Omoshe Abonsamata de. Sasia also, oh my God. I am telling you, say me. Ernest, Bia me discuss Biano. Ewonia. I won't soon so on my Ghana so. There's no way I may waste my time at discussing Simunu. Niema a border on national interest. And only Niema may discuss. Hi, Massam. Yamena Mumpai, but Massam ye him. And then me check ye na ye yini. Ye call 49,300 plus. Meaning say we are growing as a community. Mongo so amwa me why na da chimem build a whole media system you bet me reach out to ya save Ghana from sinking na educating for na informing and then me call North East Vice President Nankasa Muni region and I'm call district more senior high school in him. Your mama is CB agree 80%. 5 years by me at Twaswa. Person bet twas. Any Florence Sama Dora Akagani and Kansa Kwesi Ozu Kinsley said John Kurumuni will know for Hudu Adams, Francis Eshon, Baba Osman, Maria Agbanyega, Uniane David Agbanyega na Maria, because they say in Grace Atta is in the building. Joshua Bora Eba Nyamishra and Joe Nyamishra pa medasene o support a loyal soldier of His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. Thomas Ofori Ose Ghana Sule Uba near Tim Nuno. Thomas Insiaba ha from Libya. Afabezi Bright Eba building Tai Yada Waja Eba building Nana Ohineba was it the only arm of government that can take the government on seriously is the parliament. We congratulate Honorable Adongo Atofo Sena Blakwa and others for sterling performance on the floor of Parliament. Beatrice Do, Ose Uya, you can call back on Sunday so you have it. Beatrice Do, miwie kura me no be ebe twenkomo. Mami yebo apapapa, Ose asemu Ghana, mami ni ete hono no. Near Tion, Alasa Timo join Timo Media. Thank you, my brother. Augustina Amhan so join or senior Minshira Moge. Yami Inshira will subi. Uma Mimpon wine, Mim fancy na Tairu Eba building and so join I can mention all of you. Tahiru Mustafa Eba building. I am Asem. Mame phone si nyame ya adomo a parliament ho me hwese metimi aye niema atoto niema na budget na makodi akire a ne atwetwe nkomo afiro nyame nhira obi bia medamase.